Well, it's been confirmed by multiple sources, including MSNBC, Yahoo News, Business Insider, TYT, among others, that not only was the Kentucky factory devastated by a tornado, but also an Amazon warehouse in Illinois. And just like the Kentucky warehouse, the Amazon workers were told they could not leave, even though there was an oncoming tornado. They were threatened with termination. There were some people who still had their phones on the floor, and one person got out their phone and texted their girlfriend and said, they won't let us leave. And now as a result, multiple workers of that warehouse are dead. What is it going to take to get us to understand? We don't need reforms in this country. What we need is a whole new damn system. And I know I reference Kyle Kalinske a lot on this show because I watch a lot of his segments. I'm going to disagree with Kyle here thoroughly. I understand that, Kyle, I understand that you think that reforming the system is the easiest and best way to go. I'm here to tell you you're wrong. You're dead wrong. The system is set up to prevent the kind of change we need. You can't change it from within. You just can't do it. It's too safeguarded. It's designed specifically to prevent that. What we need is to throw that system out and get a new one. Or better yet, start a new one and just push the old system out afterwards. That's what we did with the British Empire, right? Well, we're going to have to do it with this system now because it's like you said, as long as money exists in the system, we're never going to get a government that represents us, and you're right about that. But you were wrong in thinking we can reform the system. This word reform is it's so low-key and so Bush League in addressing a systemic issue like this. Case in point, actually, is the New Deal. Because the New Deal saved capitalism. It just hit reset on the same system that caused the problems that existed before the New Deal in the first place. So we keep trying to resuscitate the same corpse over and over again. Capitalism. It lives and it dies. Resuscitate. Lives and it dies. Resuscitate. Lives and it dies. Resuscitate. Same cycle of problems every single time. Are we the best yet? Are we number one yet? No, we haven't been number one for the longest time in the world. In fact, I don't even know, aside from military spending, where we ever have been number one. I tell you, man, that win in World War II, with the help of the Allies, by the way, they were more involved than we were. And it was actually the Soviet Union that took on 67% of the Allied casualties in that war. So we didn't sacrifice a heck of a lot for that. It was the Soviets that did. But that said, I mean, that victory gave us a big head. It really did. Like, yeah, we're unbeatable. Nobody can touch us. We're going to last forever and blah, blah. Oh, my God. And then we go off on this tirade of trying to combat communism and that kind of stuff. And it was just a ruse for capitalists to kind of undo the New Deal so that they could get back to fleecing the public and hoarding all the money and running out the back door with it as we fight amongst ourselves, which we're still doing today. And look where we are now as a result. These business owners who wouldn't let their associates leave when there was a clear and present danger to their safety coming straight at them. That says everything you need to know about these people. They do not need to be in control of any business. They don't deserve it. They're willing to kill people, like literally be an accessory to negligent homicide in this case. This could at the very least be construed as negligent homicide. A tornado coming, they won't let them leave. What else would you call that other than, oh yeah, I know there's a tornado coming, but my money, my profits are more important than your life, so keep working. Hey, shitface. They're going to be dead if they don't leave. And now they are. People like this need to be prosecuted, man, but that's not going to happen as long as we have a system that's built on corruption and just caters to big capital. It's never going to happen. We need a whole new system. An entirely new system that is people-oriented rather than profit-oriented. That's just it. That's just it. We don't need reforms. We need a new system. We need a new system. Period. We have to go beyond capitalism. We have to go into a more human-oriented system that puts the needs of human beings and, of course, the environment ahead of a few wealthy people's profits. This idea that a few rich people can just take the masses and say, you all do what we say, no questions asked. And we call that freedom, liberty, democracy. It's none of those things. It's a dictatorship. It is a theocratic dictatorship in the sense that the religion in question is capitalism. Because those people have literally made certain that we have turned an economic system, capitalism, into a bona fide religion in this country. They are the clergy. And anybody who dissents are heretics and should be burned at the stake. That's how we treat people who stand against capitalism, or at least the people in the media, the politicians, the business community. That's how they treat people who rise up against capitalist forces that seek to put the boots on their necks. So yeah, enough of this reform talk. Enough of this, hitting the reset button. We need a new system, an entirely new system, and we needed it yesterday.